Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Amelia Saudakinanti. I'm from absent 16 and I'm from class 1D. And today I will present to you about post-traumatic stress and post-traumatic growth as the result of trauma. Okay, here I will present to you about post-traumatic stress and post-traumatic growth as the result of trauma. Trauma is often associated with great emotional and psychological stress. Trauma is defined into two forms. The first one is positive impact, or you can call it post-traumatic growth, and the second one is negative impact, and you can call it post-traumatic stress. What is post-traumatic stress? The definition of post-traumatic stress is a syndrome of anxiety, autonomic lability, and experiencing flashback of very painful experiences after physical or emotional stress beyond the limits of the ordinary person endurance. In addition, PTSD can also be defined as a physically debilitating condition and mental extremes that arise after one sees, hears, or experiences a major traumatic event and or event that threatens his life. The negative impact, the first one is recalling the sad trauma incident that he experienced and disturbing. This can be in the forms of image, thoughts, or perception. The second one is recurring nightmares about the traumatic event they experienced, and this is worrying gitu. Next, experiencing trauma flashback, feeling as if the traumatic event experience happens again. This can happen because of illusion and hallucination. Next, psychological and physical anxiety along with reminders of the traumatic event, the memories of the traumatic event. And the last of negative impact is persistence avoidance of trauma, related stimuli and turning off feelings or not responding to something so it will impact on change in personal routines. But can trauma only cause post-traumatic stress and not have anything positive in it? The answer is no. The trauma can be positive with post-traumatic growth. But what is post-traumatic growth? The definition of post-traumatic growth is a form of positive psychological change that occurs in individuals cognitively and emotionally. This is the result of traumatic circumstances in the past related to oneself, others, and the future. Post-traumatic growth, as a person's awakening from his past, he will learn from unpleasant and sad experiences, fear, and trauma in the past. The positive impact, the first one is becoming a better person. Becoming a better person, when people experience trauma, they often find opportunities to learn more about how to manage difficult situations. In an effort to get through this trauma, you will learn to be a better person. Second one is improving relationship quality. It means traumatic events allow a person to feel cared for by those who accompany him during a recovery. In this process, many experience development and improvement in their relationship with those around them. Next, new change. Sometimes, trauma can close the opportunity to achieve a goal. However, people who experience post-traumatic growth can overcome this by becoming individuals who can appreciate moments or opportunities in their life. Next, feel the meaning and purpose of a better life. Trauma is often accompanied by attempts to understand what and why something happened. The recovery process will make you see the meaning and purpose of life better. Traumatized people may listen to more advice or draw closer to God. Finally, he can have a more positive view of the trauma he has experienced. And last, more self-appreciation. In the trauma recovery process, you can feel greater gratitude for the things you have that you may not have realized before. Trauma can change priorities and increase self-esteem. In addition, emotionally also become more stable and positive. Okay, in the end, there is no medicine that can cure post-traumatic stress other than desire from within oneself. With the help of outside treatment, a person experiencing post-traumatic stress can slowly get rid of past trauma by accepting the trauma experience slowly within themselves. When someone has made peace with their past, then the positive traumatic stress will be cured and become post-traumatic growth that brings joy and happiness into their life. That's all from me. Thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.